season 3 is pretty dope. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about Spider-Man the Animated Series, Season 3, 14 episodes. The theme of this particular season is Sins of the Father, so get a lot of daddy issues. It opens up with Mary Jane disappearing. They don't know what happened to her. And she ends up in a cult run by Mordo. So we get Doctor Strange, we get Mordo, we get Dormammu to open up Season 3. We get a few episodes with them. Spider-Man gets, caught up in the cult thing trying to save Mary Jane, as he should. Then we get a Madam Web appearance, the real Madam Web, not the movie version. She gives Peter a lot of riddles and stuff about life and things that's gonna come to head. We get a little kid episode where he's into crime and stuff and Spider-Man has to protect him. That was okay. I think a tombstone was involved and stuff. But then we have an episode where Norman Osborn disappears. He goes missing. It's an explosion. Nobody knows what happened to him. And boom, Green Goblin is here. And everyone is like, Hobgoblin. He's like, no, I'm the real Goblin. And he's much stronger. He has his gadgets, but he has that strength that Hobgoblin doesn't have. So, Spider-Man is dealing with that and, learns that it's Osborn and everything like that. But he does save his life. We get some Daredevil, which is pretty cool. Peter gets framed for something. He's like working for Kingpin's son or something. And Peter is on trial. So Matt Murdock is there to hold him down. Then we have the return of Mordo and Dormammu, along with Venom and Carnage. I was like, this show was just doing the most, and I was loving it, because in that episode we also get War Machine versus Venom and Carnage, and then we get Iron Man popping up, and I was like, oh, this show. I just remember as a child watching it, like, oh my god, they have all these characters in here. Like, it's so much fun. The Spot shows up. The Spot from the Spider-Verse movie. He has an episode where, of course, he loses control of his abilities, and he has like a black hole pop up, and it stayed like. He opens up all these different black holes, and he's like, oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. And then he goes and he grabs most of them, and he forgets one at the top, over the city, and it's about to destroy everything. So it was cool seeing that. And then we do get Hobgoblin versus Green Goblin, which is really dope to see, because Hobgoblin is all comedy. When he's doing things, he talks a lot of trash, he throws his gadgets, and then when he sees the Green Goblin, he's like, who is this? Like, what is going on? And the Green Goblin is a terror. Like, he's trying to, every time we see him, he is collecting people to kill, essentially what it is. But it's a dope season. I would say Peter, and outside of the Spider-Man thing, Peter is trying to do a little bit more, navigate a little bit more of his life, figure things out. And Spider-Man is doing pretty well because he's teaming up with all these different people. At some point, he does, lose Mary Jane, so Peter's kind of upset about that. But it was a cool season of television. Just watching it again, like, man, this is pretty dope. Sins of the Father is a nice theme. Most of the episodes were really cool. It was just the cameos is dope. Like, I can't front. Like, Venom and Carnage, just the way they look different. Like, Venom looks a little different than he did in season 1, and Carnage is just a savage. And it was dope seeing that dynamic with Venom and Eddie, and just him trying to kind of be the good guy at some point and working with Spider-Man. And Iron Man, War Machine, they wasn't in it enough, but dope to see. Season 3, another fun time of Spider-Man animated series. Again, it's on Disney Plus. If you haven't watched it, I recommend it. Check it out. I'm going to continue the series, season 4, season 5. I hope it doesn't fall off like X-Men did, because that joint just fell off a cliff. But I am excited for X-Men 97 that's coming out in a couple weeks, and I'm not sure if I'm going to review every episode. I might do a short on every episode, but stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.